Hello, my friends. Hola, amigos. What's on the menu today? If you look at the ingredients here in my kitchen, how simple they are. 3 potatoes, 4 eggs, 1 onion, optional. That will be the big decision today, and extra virgin olive oil. And by now, if you've been to Spain, you've probably guessed already. Yes, we are going to cook a simple but delicious potato omelette today. Now the potato omelette, I don't need to say this to people that are familiar with Spain, is an institution in this country. And if you've been to Spain as a tourist or as an expatriate perhaps, you may have seen that the potato omelette is displayed in every counter, in almost every bar and coffee shop in the country. And everyone has their own recipe. And today I'm cooking my mother's potato omelette. Simple as that, you know. And it's always the big choice, as I said, whether, you know, with or without onion. For me, it's definitely with onion. So that's the way I'm cooking it today, but of course it is optional. The recipe without onion is equally delicious. And basically, you know, this is an omelette. So it's a very simple recipe, but at the same time, those 20 minutes approximately that it takes to cook it, they need a bit of TLC, tender, loving care, because it needs a bit of attention to detail. A potato omelette does. Okay, so we'll follow the steps. So I'm finishing peeling the second potato. All right, as they're bigger, I think we'll make do with 2 of them. All right, and I got a bit more than half the onion here chopped. I'm not putting in the whole onion because it was too big. All right, I want to show you, this is important, okay, how you need to finely cut the potato, because that will make the cooking much easier, and the potato omelette will be more tender and better texture. All right, so just 1 more potato. So I've got the chopped up onion ready, and the potato, you see, important, huh? The thin slices, okay? The 2 big potatoes here. The amount I think is right for 4 eggs, okay? And this is roughly the amount of olive oil that we're going to use, not very much. And also, this, after you've cooked the potato omelette, this is fine to be used in a different stew. So you can actually reuse this olive oil at least once, okay? So we got the pan ready. That's the oil we need, okay? You need the oil to be hot before you put in the potatoes. Okay. So the oil is hot. I'm going to get the potatoes in. And what we do is immediately we lower the heat. Medium to low heat, okay? And the chopped onion doesn't need as long as the potato, so we'll add it in like about 5 minutes, okay? The potatoes need to be tender for the to be mixed with the eggs in a minute, okay? We'll be adding a bit of salt, like half a spoon, yeah. And the potato needs a stir now and then, okay? It's been there for 4 or 5 minutes, so I think it's time to add the onion. which has been chopped, but not too finely chopped. You can see it, huh? All right. In the quantity for 4 eggs is just right. And we need to cover it with a lid so that the onion and the potato will become very soon very tender. In the meantime, I got the eggs here. We need 4 eggs for the omelette, okay? One thing about eggs, and this is mainly for Europeans, you know there is a code on each eggshell, you know, which is important as a consumer, because the code on the shell tells you important information. It tells you where the chickens were raised, how they were raised, and what they were fed, among other things. And the code ranges from 0, which means organic production and raised outside, and so on. Number 1, which is the one I've got here today, is free range. And then numbers 2 and 3. Number 2 means battery raised, but not in cages. And the cheapest egg of all is number 3, which is battery caged chickens. Chickens in small cages that can hardly spread their wings. But so the consumer needs to know and needs to make a decision, and I think that's important. So 1 more egg. I would say always buy the best eggs that you can get. And we beat them. We'll add a bit of salt as well, just a tiny bit. Okay. And I think it's ready for the potato and the onion. I think the potato and the onions are tender and ready. They've been cooking for 8 minutes. Should be 8-10 minutes depending on the kind of potato that you're using. Okay? So we turn off the heat, and basically what we need to do is drain the potato and pour it in the egg, the beaten egg. Okay? There will be a small amount of extra olive oil, okay, which we're going to carefully save to be used in a different dish, okay, because this is tasty and wonderful olive oil, okay. The pan needs to remain slightly oiled, all right. And now what we do, we blend in the beaten egg and the potato, all right? And we turn off the heat, on the heat, and it's ready to go on the pan. Okay. I can just imagine what it will look like in a minute. Okay. Medium to low heat for the tortilla. We can put the lid back on if we want to. It will be a bit quicker. So the omelette has been cooking for a few minutes on one side, and now comes the important point. Wish me good luck. I need to turn it over. Okay. There you go. Okay. Just a few more drops of oil. The pan is oiled again. Okay. And we're going to cook it on the other side. There we go. Just a few more minutes for our wonderfully golden Spanish potato omelette. It's been cooking on this other side for 3-4 additional minutes. And yes, voila, we've got our Spanish potato omelette ready to go on the plate. And this simple but tasty recipe that you can taste everywhere in my country, it's an excellent food from the point of view of nutrition, because it's got the protein from the egg and the carbohydrates from the potato and the onion and nothing else. And let me tell you also that it's a wonderful food to take away, to carry on with you on a day trip or for a picnic. So it's good to know that the potato omelette is always a good companion. And if you're thinking about your health, let me suggest this to you. Less barbecue and more potato omelette. Buen provecho.